I can't believe you missed it. You missed our week-long intensive. I'm going to tell you about it on today's podcast.
Hi, my name is Michael Johnson. I'm a ballroom dance professional, a life coach, and a peak performance expert. I'm part of a group of motivated people who are dedicated to attaining emotional mastery and unlocking our full potential. We don't believe others are responsible for how we feel. In fact, we don't believe anyone can make us feel anything. We believe in the magic of ballroom dance. It has taught us how to improve our bodies, challenge our minds, and inspire our souls. And in return, I want to share those lessons with the world. We are lifers, and this is Magic for Life.
What's up, lifers? Michael Johnson here with the Magic for Life podcast. I'm so glad you joined me today. And, I was just thinking, gosh, I should do a quick recap of our intensive last week. Some of you were here, and those of you that came and joined me, we had an amazing time, and we really enjoyed having you this last week. It was really, truly one of the most fun times I've had running our intensive. We had such a cool group of people here, and we did some really cool things. We focused a lot on improving ourselves, improving the quality of our communication, as we talked about in the last podcast. But we also spent a lot of time working on the whole system, the body, the mind, the soul. We pushed hard in every aspect. For those of you that have come to our intensive before, you know that we push your bodies to the absolute brink of exhaustion. And we do the same with your mind and with your soul. And this year we had a huge focus on the soul element of the process, and we really had a great time. So we covered a lot of cool things, and I'm excited to share with you in detail more about those things in the upcoming book. This last intensive was really focused around a lot of the things that will be coming out in the upcoming book, which I'm excited to tell you about. It's right around the corner. We're in the final stages of editing now, and we have a few more things on the edits to go, and then it goes to formatting, and after that it takes a little bit of time for it to be printed and published, and then we can start getting it out to you guys. I noticed, or you might have noticed, that at the end of each of the podcasts, there's a little invitation to go sign up for the pre-order for the book. So we invite you to go and do that, because there's a lot of stuff coming. And if you're on that first group of people to pre-order the book, you're going to get some pretty cool bonuses and special offers that we throw along with it, just because you guys are the first ones in. So we're excited to share this upcoming book with you and get you all this cool information. I've been working on collecting this knowledge for the better part of the last 30 years, and it's really exciting to me to see it start to come out and start to come to fruition. The coolest part about it is going back and reading. I was actually talking to a couple people the other day, and I had mentioned that it was kind of strange going back and reading a book you've written and checking it to see and make sure that it is what you intended it to be. But it's a little strange, because you're reading it, you're talking to yourself in your own mind, and you're evaluating something that you said and being critical of the things that you wrote down. So it's a little bit of a strange loop, I have to say, to to be writing a book and then going back and reading it again. But it's really coming together nicely. We talk so much about emotional mastery. We talk so much about peak performance, and really taking yourself to the next level as a human. So much of what we're doing in this book and in last week's intensive was about raising the quality of our lives through becoming better human beings. We want to strive for excelling and growth and contribution, but oftentimes we have to remember to put on the oxygen mask on first. I saw this really great YouTube video the other day that they were talking about what happens if you don't put the oxygen mask on first. And it was really fascinating. They went up and they did the actual experiment up in in an airplane, and they had obviously the EMTs and the people that could help the guy that was doing the experiment, and they pulled in a really simple one of those kids' toys with the shapes, the ones that you put the circle in and you put the star in, you put the square in. And they were pointing out that within a very short amount of time, you'll start to lose your cognition, your ability to do something simple, a simple task just like that. And so they gave him that toy, and when they were at the right altitude, they took off his oxygen mask, and literally within seconds, he had started to lose his ability to really be able to do just that simple skill of putting the shapes in their right slot. And it was really telling to me, because as we move through life, I think sometimes we try to focus on contribution and growth because we know it's important. We know it's valuable to be able to share and contribute and help be charitable and do all these things that we know are important in life to help other people and help change other people's worlds. But I think sometimes it's easy to forget that if you don't put on the oxygen mask, if you don't take care of you first, then there might not be anything left of you to help other people with. And so I encourage you to understand the difference between not helping people and contributing, but also making sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure you are in a place where you are strong. Now, you might be strong in one area, and I heard this really fabulous lecture the other day that was talking about the fact that you can be strong in one area, maybe you're weaker in another area, but that doesn't mean that you have to be 100% your act together, totally strong in all areas of your life before you start helping other people. And I think it's really important that you understand, like if you're strong in one area and you have a strength in one area, maybe the oxygen is on in that area and it's time to help somebody else become strong there too. And hopefully there'll be somebody in your world that notices that you need some help in a different area. Maybe it's in school, maybe it's in planning, maybe it's in parenting or financial or something like that. And maybe somebody else that notices that you're having a difficult time there and already has their act together, already has their oxygen mask on, can step up and help you. But I do think it's about contribution and growth. We want to continue to grow. We want to continue to get better so we can help make this world a better place. So I hope that you get our book when it comes out. My team is working really hard to get this put together for you, and we've been working hard for the last year. We're hoping to get it out in the next couple of months. We've been working on it for a solid year now, and it's coming together nicely. So keep an eye out for it. At the end, it says, I think you can go to the website and pre-order it, and let us know that you're interested, and we'll make sure that you're the first on the list to get access to the book and all the cool special offers that we're going to do for the people that are coming around to get the book early. So we are excited to get it out there to you. We're sorry you missed us at the intensive if you did, but we'll run it again next year, and we'll let you know that it's coming so that you can sign up and hopefully come and visit us in our house. We sure appreciate all of you guys that are listening. We appreciate the fact that you're loyal listeners. Please let us know the things that you like. If you have any topics that you'd like me to talk about, or if you have something you'd like me to mention on the podcast, please feel free to let us know, and we'd love to hear from you. Besides that, we'll see you on the next podcast. Take care. Want more Magic for Life? If so, then reserve your copy of my new book. Get your copy at everyminutebook.com. Inside this book, you'll find the secrets to attaining the next level of performance in anything you do. Learn the secrets behind emotional mastery that'll start you on your new journey of being a lifer. Whether you're an athlete, a business professional, or an artist, this book will change your life forever. Get your copy reserved today.